Smash that limiter!
Hello?
Hello there. Sorry, I was in the zone.
You were in the zone or out of the zone?
I was in the zone. No, I was
you
in
were
the zone.
in the zone.
I was in the fucking zone, all right?
In the zone.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. How is you?
What?
What?
Are you sure that you're okay?
Me?
Yeah, you. Are you
I'm
sure?
fine.
You
I'm
sure?
absolutely positive. Yeah.
You 100% sure on that one?
100% sure.
I don't know, man. I reckon you got a little bit of concussion there.
What do you? I didn't fall on my head. I fell on my.
All right, tell
I
the
actually
story.
don't know where I
tell
fell.
the story. Tell the fucking story. What happened to you, Spliffy?
What?
I'm gonna have to put my occupational health and safety pants on.
So I.
You what?
Long story short, I fell off a 6-foot ladder.
Yes.
So I was pulling some conduit that was connected to another piece of conduit, and as I was pulling, it disconnected, and I lost my balance and fell 6 feet.
See,
to basically put that into perspective, my chest was in. If you look up into the roof of any building, my chest was in there. My feet were about 1 meter away from there. So I probably felt. Actually, how tall is 2 feet? Is 6 feet. 6 feet, 2 meters.
About that, yeah.
About 2 meters. Yeah. Which is not really very high, but I did fall off a 4-foot ladder last year. So next year, my quota is an 8-foot ladder.
Oh my god, man! Why do you not have a spotter? Why do you do this by yourself?
Because there was no one else there.
Yeah. So what happened? Did you kick out the ladder, or when you're climbing down, it fell over?
No, I just fell off the ladder.
How does one fall off the ladder? How do you just fall off the ladder?
I was on the very top of it. My feet were on the very top of it.
You silly bugger. silly bugger. Anyways, so I, Spiffy, want to know what you reckon would be a space car.
A space car?
Yeah, a space car.
You mean like what would constitute a space car? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. And no, the lunar buggy doesn't count because
I was just thinking about a rocket ship or a space shuttle. Because, like, in order for it to be a car, it needs wheels to make contact with the road.
But what happens if, for argument's sake, your wheels were several thrusters that would spin?
You mean like a gyroscope?
Yeah. Kind of like that, but like rockets.
Kind of like that. This is a technology I know nothing about. Gyroscopes would just make you. Actually, they would just. I don't know. Would gyroscopes just?
That would probably make you spin out of control. I reckon. I honestly.
They
reckon,
would absolutely.
Yeah, I reckon they would. Yeah.
So that's kind of useless. I guess a space car. I mean, a space car, I guess, is just a vehicle with 4 wheels that's just not on Earth.
Yeah.
A Mars car would be a space car. A moon car would be a space car.
Yeah,
it
would be.
Car would be a space car.
I guess it would be, yeah.
Solar-powered sun
like,
car.
Why do they make them look so stupid, though? That's what I don't understand. Like,
you mean lunar rovers?
Yeah, lunar rovers, they look dumb.
Well, I mean, you don't need to worry about a fucking crumple zone.
You should fucking worry about aesthetics. I mean, like, come on. These vehicles cost like billions of dollars. You might as well make them look cool.
Well, not if they cost billions of dollars, and they cost billions of more dollars.
If I had a buggy, I would make it like be able to dance. I would make it like you know the old like 80s fucking hydraulic bloody lifters that they used to use in those lowriders. in like America.
I do.
Yeah, I'd do that shit with airbags in the moon.
Oh my god! You know those gyroscopes we were talking about 2 minutes ago?
It's like,
that's literally all that would happen. You would just be launched into space and you would just disappear into the stars.
The moon car actually, when you think about it, actually is stupid because gravity in the moon is like really, really low, right? So you can like jump really high.
Yes.
So you're on the moon car. Imagine you driving down fucking on the moon. And this is going to happen soon too, by the way. They're going to put people and build a base in the moon base.
Of course they are, because people have nothing better to do.
Well, I guess the way they look at it is they want to practice Mars, but Mars is like a different environment. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So if I had a lunar car, I would have airbags on it, so I could jump. So say you come up to a crater and you're like, oh, I can't do this thing. This thing's like too weak to get over it. Just jump over it. You could. Gravity's that low.
Well, it'd be dependent on the size of the crater.
And then
your success rate would be dependent on the size of the crater.
No, if you have rockets attached to it as well.
Oh my! That's literally not what you said. You literally said if you had airbags on your car, you could jump. Where the fuck did these rockets come from?
I don't know. It's space.
Next thing I know, you're going to have fucking propellers on this car.
Well,
where is that going to come from?
That's not going to work because there's no
atmosphere. And then your car's going to break into dance.
Yeah, of course I'm going to make my car break into dance.
That you picked.
And then I got to have like all the LEDs on it so it's got some bling, you know?
Oh my fucking god, you and these goddamn LEDs.
RGB, man.
I'm losing my mind. No RGB. No RGB. Make this goddamn lunar rover functional, and then we'll talk about RGB. And then we will never talk about RGB, because RGB is a waste of time.
You know what I'm gonna do as well? Like on the side of the buggy.
What?
It's gonna
what are you gonna do on the side of the buggy?
It's gonna be
in
rainbow vomit. Fuck you, Spliffy.
Oh my god. Rainbow vomit?
Rainbow vomit, yeah. That's what you call
rainbow vomit.
That's what
is this your propulsion source?
No, rainbow vomit is the term that you use for RGB lighting when it's using the rainbow setting.
It just sounds like you're calling RGB for what it is, just absolute garbage.
Well, yeah, that's where it comes from. It's a joke.
Yeah, well, it doesn't sound like a joke. It sounds very sincere.
It doesn't sound like a joke because I have to explain it to you.
Okay, explain.
That's it. I've already explained it. But
you just what?
It's people who don't like RGB.
That's not how grammar works.
People who don't like RGB.
I'm losing my mind. What?
No, I would totally have like all the bling in the world on my.
I know. You are literally the one.
It's a safety thing. It's a safety.
Satisfied with something just functioning. You have to make it functioning and blinged out beyond what you can feasibly afford, because it's RGB and colorful and fucking vomit everywhere, thrusters that come out of nowhere, gyroscopes that are fucking useless, and it's just helicopter propellers for no fucking reason. You're the only person I can think of that can do it, that would do that.
It's to cut up the Martians.
We're on the moon! Where did Mars come into this?
They came there for holiday, and I wanted to commit genocide.
What are you on about?
I don't know. He knows.
You're saying I'm the one with the concussion.
I'm just nuts. There's a difference.
No, well, oh my god.
So you were saying to me before that you want to talk to me through 4 microphones?
Yes. I've worked out a way that turns out my Zoom H5 is really powerful. It's a lot more powerful than I initially thought.
Yeah.
So it turns out I can use it as a summing mixer, which is essentially what a summing mixer is. It's basically you take 4 pieces of equipment, you combine them, and then that comes out of a single output. And because all these 4 inputs are summed into one summing mixer.
Wait, so what is it? A Zoom 8 what?
A Zoom H5.
Zoom H5.
Correct. It's a handy mixer. So basically you can take it out. It's a field recorder. So it's a really cool, it's such a neat piece of equipment. And so it's battery operated, but you can get a micro USB, micro USB cable, and plug it into your computer, and it can be used as an audio interface or an SD card reader, because you can just rip it straight off the file. And a whole bunch of other things. Which I'm going to be using. I'm just going to power it via the USB, the 5-volt USB, and then just out of the headphone jack into my
this
audio
is
interface.
So fucking trippy. This website. Oh my god.
What are you? Wow, that is fucking trippy.
Watch. Look, the right scrolls up, then the left scrolls.
That is
what the fuck?
I want to throw up.
Wait, why would you do it like that?
Up. That is so gross.
Why would you?
It's the future of websites. Your left comes up, and then your right comes up.
That is some.
And then your left,
shit.
right comes up. But that's really dumb. But the cool thing about that Zoom H5 is that on board it has 2 inputs. Oh, go to that scrolling bar. 6 interchangeables. Go back up to the 6 interchangeables. Go back up to the 6 interchangeables, please. 6 interchangeables. No, up. Yep, that ribbon. No, that one. All right. So just scroll through them.
What the fuck is that? It looks like a wand.
It's an MS microphone. That is a shotgun microphone.
Shotgun microphone.
Exactly. So basically, it's a condenser microphone.
Yeah.
But it's really, really narrow. So like it's really, really directional.
Yeah. And that.
Then is there any more? What are you going to ask? Sorry. I have that. So that is the it looks like a T. Go back to the left. Just one.
That one.
Yeah. So is it that one? Yeah, that one. That one you can attach to it and get an extra 2 preamps out of it. So we can go from 2 inputs to 4 inputs.
Oh, wow.
And it's really fucking powerful. The only downside to this one is that it can't supply phantom power, but it's already being really fucking good, so I'm just fine with that.
You can plug a microphone into it as well.
Yeah.
You can plug your headphones, plug a controller.
You can do a lot with it. It's so stupidly powerful.
You can plug your fucking DLSS camera.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god.
It's incredible what this thing can do.
How expensive is that?
It's actually about $450, which is fucking cheap for what it is. I bought it many years ago. I bought it when it was $350, and honestly, well worth the money. It's actually cheaper than some of the microphones I own.
It's cheaper than the headset I want to buy.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you
What? There's nothing wrong with all these Maxwells.
I mean, like, if they're more
actually, I don't even know how expensive they are.
Oh my god.
Let's have a look at how expensive.
The most expensive microphone I have would probably be my Shure SM7B, which I bought for $615. I think that goes for about $800 now.
$559 for the Audis Maxwells.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I bet you're bloody good.
Oh, they are. They're the best headsets on the market.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've got the Penrose, and the Penrose are amazing. Like, I love them.
Yeah.
But these are excellent. They're different. They're not as loud. They're a smaller diaphragm on them. They're not as loud as the Penrose. The Penrose is like, will make your ears bleed. Literally, will make your ears bleed. Disclaimer.
Well, you've only got 120 dB at absolute most. That's basically until you start doing permanent ear damage instantly.
Yeah. But like, it has AI noise filtering.
I don't even know what the hell that means. I don't know how they achieve that.
Okay, so basically, if you have a fan in the background, it will cancel that out of the microphone.
Right.
So that way, fans.
It sounds like noise filtering.
It is noise filtering, but there's an AI processor that's inbuilt on the headset that automatically picks up certain type of backgrounds. Apparently, it can pick up dogs barking and cancel it out, but I don't know how well that works.
I don't know.
I don't know how well that works.
Very quick at that.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
But its battery life is ridiculous. What is its battery life? It's like
what is the battery life?
It's like 80 hours or something.
Oh, that is a lot of hours.
Yeah.
That's like 2 full work weeks.
Yeah, basically.
Or 1 full work week for the criminally insane.
Over 80 hours of wireless playback at 80 dBA, which is like, So yeah, I think it's 100% worth the amount of money. It will come down in price eventually, but the reason why this one's more expensive because the others are like a lot cheaper. Yeah. So there's a PC variant and there's a PlayStation variant and an Xbox variant. I of course will buy the Xbox variant because if you're gonna buy this headset, buy the Xbox variant because the Xbox variant can play on every single platform you can think of. The PlayStation platform can't play on Xbox and neither can the PCs. But they can all play on PlayStation and the Switch and whatnot. But the Xbox variant can play on all of them, so you're actually getting your money for value because you have access to all the platforms.
Excellent.
So you're better off buying this one. That's why it's more expensive because I had to pay for that stupid Xbox license. Fuck you, Xbox. Yeah, I want that so bad because I own the Penrose, which I'll show you. No, I couldn't be fuck showing you. It's a whole
fucking bait and switch. Just the casual bait and switch. Anyway, you were asking me space cars. I think we came to the conclusion of what space cars would look like.
Yeah, what would they look like?
They would look really weird. They look like a unicorn of cars that have like bits sticking out of them. They wouldn't have anything cool. It'd be just like, this car's thing does things, spins out of control, and spits fire.
Ooh, that looks like a space car.
That looks like a space car. What would look like a space car?
That one.
Let's have a look.
Look at those wheels.
That does look like it. That looks like a Batmobile.
It's an actual NASA Mars rover. That looks sick.
An actual NASA Mars rover.
That's
I can't wait for the Jupiter rovers.
Man. Oh, did you apparently hear that Jupiter's like got like an implosion going on at the moment or some shit?
That doesn't surprise me. Space is a crazy place, man.
Yeah, there's because you know how Jupiter's like a gas giant.
Yes, it is a gas giant.
There's basically, I'll see if I can show you. So there's an event that happened which is caused like it's kind of like a hurricane type event, but it's like imploding inside Jupiter. Apparently it looks crazy.
I reckon I can't like what is a flying car? It's just a plane or a helicopter with wheels. What is a flying car? I reckon a flying car would be pretty cool. You just get to wherever you want to go in a flash.
I would love to have a flying car. I could make a flying car.
Could you now?
I could.
Could you?
Yeah.
I dare you to.
I would make a giant trebuchet.
This weekend.
I would make a trebuchet and then
That's not a flying car. It is a
flying car. It is a car that is flying.
No.
Doesn't have... You didn't say it has to sustain
if I picked up a boulder, stapled 4 wheels to it, put it on a trebuchet, and then launched it wherever the fuck I wanted, is that a flying car?
Yeah.
No, it's a boulder.
It is flying though. It's a flying car.
What? No.
Yeah.
Then what? Then like anything could be a flying car.
It's a flying car. It's flying through the air, and it's a car. It's a flying car.
Oh my god, no, it's not.
It's kind of like the excuse, like
literally a boulder when do it.
Yeah, but it's flying.
What's stopping it from being a plane?
well, planes use rings to generate thrust under the wings at a certain speed. You know.
Oh, so specifically because it's using a trebuchet, it's a car.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's I don't make the rules up.
Yep, that's it. It's just how it works. It is how it works. All right, I'm gonna get up and I'll show you all these penrose. Because have you actually seen the cushions and stuff that I got on them?
No, I haven't seen those.
I'll get it for you. Just gotta move the the desk is so heavy.
I still like my
this office is small.
my Sennheiser HD280 Pros.
So
I got those in early 2016. They're still going.
So they're the Steel series, right? So that's just the Arctis 5s.
Yeah.
They're a good headset. They work really well, but it's the wires that piss me off.
Fair enough. Well, I think electronics are cool. I like electronics a lot. Electronics is awesome. And different companies produce different qualities of electronics.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And like even down to resistors. So like different companies will make the same resistor with better or worse tolerances. So when you put them under load, their values change or don't change as much depending on the quality.
So these are all these Penrose. These are probably the best sounding headset I've ever listened to. These would be better than the Maxwell's in terms of sound quality.
Yeah.
So these are aftermarket cushions I got from Wicked Cushions. Yep. But they're fucking cool. It's got a detachable mic and whatnot. This mic's pretty shit, but battery life's not so great. But the quality on these things and the comfort. Oh, you can see the planar magnetic driver. You see that?
Yeah, I see it. Planar magnetic. I swear they're just ribbon. I swear they're just ribbon.
No, they're not. Well, they're like ribbon, but they're different.
Okay. Planar magnetic.
Oh, so hard to get off. Ow. I don't have nails, so this makes it very difficult.
Yeah, that's fair. You can get near field audio monitors with ribbons for tweeters or for high frequency drivers. And I wouldn't mind getting a pair. That'd be pretty cool. I just don't have anywhere to put them. And I've only got 2 more outputs on my interface. I'd have to start getting more. I'd probably have to look at upgrading the interface, which I haven't done. Oh, I haven't done at all.
How many interfaces do you have? I thought you had
one. I only have one. I only have the one.
Oh. For some reason I thought you had more.
No, I haven't bought any more yet. I would love an RME. An RME would be so nice, and that's basically the only interface I'd ever have for the rest of my life. But they're like $3,000 to $4,000 each.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, they're really expensive.
I'm not going to be able to get this off because I don't have nails, and
don't get it off then. Don't get it off.
Okay, so see if you can see it.
Okay, let's have a look.
So see those bands there, the shiny things? Yeah. That is the driver.
Yes.
So it is like a ribbon, but it's not.
Yes, we've already been through this.
And look how weird it is. So so this has no diaphragm, basically.
Yeah. No, it has to have a diaphragm.
Well, the metal strips of the diaphragm, but I wouldn't call them a diaphragm. I'll just
just because they're not circular doesn't mean they're not a diaphragm.
Come on, man.
No, they're not. Don't you come on, man, me.
But seriously, a diaphragm looks like a diaphragm.
What is it? What is a diaphragm supposed to look like? Circular? I think you're wrong.
Well, oval shape or some sort of cone. Usually, cone is actually the
cone.
Yeah, it's got usually a cone.
Have you ever seen the inside of a capacitor microphone?
Is that a diaphragm?
Yes, that is a diaphragm.
Hey, don't what about condensers? Condensers like use electric shit.
Yes, they do use electric shit. Well done.
Hey, you're the audio and the electrical guy. I'm the car.
Oh, you may as well just say they run on some form of electricity. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Oh, far it. they use condenser technology, which essentially all that is that when a capacitor, which is essentially what a condenser is, just with a different name.
Yeah.
When a condenser or capacitor, we'll call them capacitors, because that's what they really are. When they are run in series at any given point in time, what happens is that the anode plate on the on the capacitor fills up with electric charge, fills up with an electric field to the point where both plates are equally charged, and what happens is that no electricity flows at that point, giving you 0 voltage. But when you start speaking, it vibrates sympathetically with your voice, and as your vocals cause the diaphragm to vibrate, it changes the total capacitance of hello Shinny Gamer 2388. When you speak and the diaphragm of the capacitor microphone vibrates sympathetically with your voice, what happens is it changes the electric charge and capacitance of it changes the capacitance of the capacitor. And so what happens as a result is in this change is it passes electricity from the anode plate to the cathode plate and vice versa, thus giving you a voltage and a voltage which and therefore a current, and therefore that's why you were hearing me.
Ah, okay.
That's basically that's the main difference between condenser microphones and
Shinny Gaming, just letting you know we're not doing that shit, the follow for follow. If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna ban you.
That's basically where the condenser microphones work. That's the wonders of a condenser microphone, and which is why they're so vibrant and detailed. Yeah, because they can vibrate really quickly and get you that sudden change in voltage that you're after to get those really super high frequencies, because they discharge at really high frequencies. A dynamic microphone works exactly the same way as a conventional point source speaker, except in reverse.
Yeah.
So when you apply a voltage through the voice coil of a speaker, it reacts with a magnet that is fixed inside of the speaker. So when you apply this voltage, this voltage creates a magnetic field, which can push the voice, what you see, the actual cone. Yeah. It can repel the cone towards you, or because equal forces repel each other, or opposite forces attract each other, so it can actually suck in the diaphragm further into the magnet, thus giving you your push-pull topology of your speakers, and that's essentially this push-pull of how the speaker works. And basically,
thank you for the follow-up.
You take that technology and you put it in reverse, and you create dynamic microphones. Okay. And so essentially, when it vibrates sympathetically, it changes the total inductance of the magnetic field produced by the voice coil, and gives you a change in charge, and therefore a voltage, and then therefore current, and then that's how you're able to hear people through a dynamic microphone. And that's how those two main microphones work. There's many other types of microphones, but we'll hold off from them for now. We'll talk about those later.
I love how you say it like in a sexy tone. We'll talk about those later. Smoothie's ASMR show.
Oh, like don't
dirty
worry,
electrical.
That's the beauty of that H5 is that I can pan it, so I've got two identical.
Brianna TP. Yeah.
Hello, Brianna TP. I hope you like audio because I'm all about that shit.
Yeah, he gets a hard on for it.
I do. So the beauty about the Zoom H5 is that you can get on the inside, the matrix on the inside, and you can pan input 1 and input 2 hard left and hard right.
Yeah.
So I can have 2 microphones plugged into the Zoom H5 and then output a stereo to my audio interface, and I can actually talk into each microphone and get into your left ear or get into your right ear if I want.
Yeah, so that's basically when you start doing that stereo shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, because that's one thing I like about, because like car sound systems are kind of cool, because I don't know what it is about cars, but like, because I guess you're in like a closed, confined space, their audio systems sound really good.
Their audio system sounds really, really good because they have a lot more body to them, which is usually around the, I'd say, 150 hertz to approximately 8 kilohertz.
Yeah.
That is basically, as a mix engineer, that is basically like the critical point.
Yeah.
Everything above like 10, 12K is just, the little tiny flavor on top that, it's not the end of the world if you don't get that right. But it's the end of the world if you don't get 150 to 8K right. You really need to be critical with those frequencies.
Because my sound system, I mean, like, it's got a sub in that. But it's like one of those box subs, so it sits under the seat of this. This came with the car, like from the factory. So because my Navara is a special edition, it comes with a full Bose sound system. So it's got 2 speakers in the front 2 doors, 2 speakers in the back rear doors, has 2 tweeters in the dash, and it's got 2 rear speakers behind the seats of the rear, and then it's got a sub.
Yeah.
So when you listen to there's a song, I think it's the Beatles. I can't remember the name of it.
There are many songs by the Beatles.
The really crazy one where like they do exactly what you said, where they talk like in the left ear then the right ear. And then if you if you have a full surround sound system and you listen to the song, you can hear the different voices of each Beatles talking in different spaces in the room, and you can actually hear it.
Right.
It's very spatially immersive, which is kind of cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, even though
I don't know what that song is. I wouldn't know what that song's called.
I can't remember. My brother fucking loves the Beatles. I can't stand them. I hate the Beatles. I'm sorry. I hate them.
They were very innovative for their time.
Oh, yeah, they were. Like, I will never knock what they've done and what they accomplished and what they meant back in the day. But I hate their music, and that's okay because I'm, like, in a different era. So,
Yeah. That's fair.
I won't sit there listening to classical all fucking day. I mean, fuck that shit. It's important, but fuck it.
But I'll mention that, and then I'll talk about something a recent event. Yeah, see, Brianna TP. Brianna TP is in agreement with like 86% of the planet.
What classical
and the Beatles.
The Beatles just suck.
What?
Then their music is not kept to the times. How often do you hear the music? How often
what?
Do you hear the Beatles
music
play?
from the 1960s hasn't kept to the times. Say it ain't so.
Classical music is played more than the fucking Beatles is.
Well, I mean, define classical music. You do understand Baroque music lasted for 150 years, right?
Exactly what I mean. Like that's lasted forever. So saying a song made in the 60s doesn't like keep going, and yet like you've got songs that were made in the 70s and the 80s that are still going strong, and people for some reason play them all the time at every wedding. Every wedding I go to is always 70s and 80s music.
Yeah, because they had so much innovation in those times.
Disappointed
love. But like, Tchaikovsky wasn't making his fucking his 1812 overture thinking, fuck, I can't wait for the Beatles to come around. This is fucking stupid. Harpsichord, get the fuck out of here.
Wait,
like what is that?
Were the Beatles the first internationally recognized rock band? That was the reason why they were significant, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
No, I reckon they were. I honestly think they. I mean, rock's been around before the Beatles. I mean, I've heard that debate a long time. But like,
yeah.
But I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
that you
from
could argue
memory.
they're the first quote unquote boy band, but then you had Elvis Presley.
They weren't.
Like you had Elvis Presley, for example, who came before the Beatles.
I'm pretty sure Beatles is older than Elvis.
Are you sure about that? Because I know that
I reckon
Elvis
Beatles
was. I'm sure Elvis was like 1950s, and they were 1960s. 100%. Because Shaw started their SM series, like the SM57, which SM, if you don't know, stands for Star Maker, which they made for Elvis. And he was like he was basically.
No, Beatles is a lot older than Elvis.
Oh, how old are the Beatles?
They were literally 1960s.
And how old is Elvis?
Elvis was after.
Yeah, specifically when?
I don't know, it's in the 60s, but after 1968. No, he started in 56 apparently.
Oh my fucking god, I am right again.
You're right, yeah.
So the thing about the Beatles is that they obviously had international success.
Wow.
It's obvious that they had international success, right? But they were basically, who were they? The Backstreet Boys from the 1960s. They were just like the big boy band at the time, and quite possibly one of the first, if not the first, big international boy bands. Yeah, and that's why a lot of people love them, because they were marketed as that.
Well, you know that you're famous and you've made it in life when the church says that you're from Satan.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's how you know you made it. That's how you know you made it. Seriously, all the best artists in the world are all hated by the church.
Probably.
That probably is true.
I mean, yeah, well...
like, they're all... And there's like 90% of them...
Superstar?
Well, to be honest, there's not many songs that involve Jesus that I particularly like. There's a few of them. Like, what's it called?
What's that?
Something Jesus. Yeah, I can't remember.
It's like going to the place. I don't remember the exact fucking lyrics, but like going to the place. When I die, I'm going up to the place up high.
Something like that, yeah. Something like that.
I think we're thinking of the same song, but we cannot think of its name between the two. We're literally sharing the same brain cell, and that brain cell is tired.
Yeah, this is the problem with the midweek stuff. We're just like fucking up shit creek without a paddle, you know. We just don't really know. We don't really know what the fuck we're doing. No, it doesn't. Who gives a fuck?
It's like, I'm sure we are thinking the exact same song, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna keep going. We are. Beatles was just huge. Obviously, they were huge, and from the Beatles, I don't know what came after the Beatles. Someone came after the Beatles. I don't know who. But it was around the 1970s. I think 1970s was when British started developing into punk rock and heavy metal.
I love his animations. They're like
his animations are really nice.
Especially the one where he shows his progress. Have you seen that one yet?
Yeah. No, I have. Yeah. It is fucking amazing.
I'll put it
on. That guy is literally the definition of perseverance. In the face of something fucking difficult.
What was it fucking called? I can't remember.
I don't know. Like this name followed by progress.
No. Ghosts. I think it's Ghosts.
Ghosts. Anyway, but while we're on that, 1970s, Def Leppard, Motorhead, Diamond Head, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath. And then 1980s rolls around and the rock world fucking explodes. The heavy metal scene explodes. The big four: Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax, Slayer.
Yeah, all the good ones, the OGs.
All the big ones.
Yeah.
Too. Basically, the big thrash metal bands. And then the 1990s, Backstreet Boys.
I don't know why everyone bags Backstreet Boys. They were actually hell fun back in the 90s. I used to love listening to that shit.
I honestly I have listened to a couple of songs and enjoyed a couple of sons. I call it the Britney Spears effect.
Yeah, Britney Spears, all of them. I grew up with all of them.
Bash celebrities because they're more popular than you.
You know what my favorite childhood song was?
What?
It was Boring Blitz.
Boring Blitz. I don't think I've heard of that.
Ballroom Blitz.
Oh, Ballroom Blitz. Why does that sound familiar?
Look it up. I can't play that one. Right. That one's definitely copywriting. Anyway, I found everyone watching, this animator's amazing. It's a 2-minute video. I'll probably have to cut this out of the YouTube video, but we can watch it on Twitch. So we're going to watch this. It's basically showing the progress of his animations and how he's improved over time. It's amazing. This guy 3D animates by himself with CGI. Truly amazing. So we're going to watch this. We're going to talk over this. So this is kind of what he was at a couple of years ago. And then he's going to show the progress of his animations through the time.
It is genuinely impressive.
It is amazing. This is his first one. Same character. It's Lucy. So this is Lucy, his character, in 2014, which is pretty impressive. Even the fur. Then 17.
I don't think you're showing the progress. I don't think you're actually showing the video.
What do you mean? I'm on.
Well, maybe it's not.
When you kill someone and choose to, that is kind of when when things happened.
Well, what if it didn't?
I don't know.
I wouldn't know either. Let's move on.
Let's move on. Oh God. Oh, fucking hell. We didn't talk much about cars tonight at all. We talked about.
Honestly, I don't think that was the goal for tonight.
No, it really wasn't. We did talk about
cars have tires. Tires connect the car to the road. There we go. We talked about cars tonight.
We talked about space cars at the beginning, and I was saying that I wanted to have a moon buggy of RGB that said "fuck you, Spliffy."
No, that was a whole fucking thing.
I really would love to make that happen. You know what? My PC is gonna do that. I'm gonna buy some. I'm gonna buy some LED. It is. It's
going to be the most annoying thing in your room. If someone's in your bed trying to sleep and this thing is just spewing out light, what do you think is gonna happen?
I sleep comfortable. Yeah, nothing.
No. They don't sleep comfortably because this thing is going, look how pretty I am. I have red, green, and blue and all the colors in between.
Well, I don't know. See, this is the reason why the computer's in the office, so,
Well, do you not have a bed in the office?
No, I don't have the bed in the office.
Well, put the bed in the office so my argument still stands.
Oh, you suck.
No, you suck. You're the one who's RGB is the coolest thing ever.
I just love staring you up about it. It's just fun.
Next thing I'm going to hear about RGB everything.
Well, you would have
not even useful. It's not even useful. That's why I don't like it, because it's RGB
but it's one of those. It's one of those nice have sort of things. It's. No, you just like the look out of it. It's purely cosmetic. It grants no meaning. It just makes me happy.
The computer together, then you put it aside and you never look at it again.
Oh, come on. Every time I go to my parents' house and have a look at my mum's computer that I built her, I look at that and I'm proud.
And then you leave and don't look at it until you come back.
No, and then I go home and then I look at pictures on my phone and go, this is
oh my God, you're obsessed. You are obsessed with this.
This
is
such
not
a
healthy.
good PC.
This is not healthy levels of RGB obsession.
I think
There
it's
are
very
no
healthy.
levels of healthy RGB obsession.
I think it's healthy. Let's see if I can show a photo on the camera.
No.
Let's see if I can
No
show
RGB.
Yes,
No RGB has ever been useful other than saying, look, I'm a computer nerd. It's like, who cares? Just get the thing functioning.
Let's see if we can see. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty.
No, it's
look at the prettiness.
It's literally, I don't care.
So pretty.
I literally could not care less about pretty lights.
It's kind of
unless they are LEDs indicating how loud a signal source is. I don't care.
You know, it's actually really sad is that my mum has a better PC than all three of us.
So I don't care. Mine does exactly what I need it to, and then beyond that, I don't care.
I find it, I just find it funny. My mum has like a better computer than the average person and the average gamer.
It is a tad ironic, I suppose.
It's really funny because she doesn't use it for anything but photo editing. That's it, and Facebooking.
Oh, it's like when you spend.
So she has a 13th generation i7. She's running DDR5.
Yeah, DDR5. Holy shit.
Yeah. She has the full fucking bells and whistles, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and like it was cheap too. It only cost her $1,000 for everything.
Only $1,000 for all of that. Yeah.
She doesn't have a GPU.
Oh, that would make sense because the GPU is essentially a computer within the computer,
so
which doubles the cost of your computer.
The motherboard's a gigabyte, so Sonos, so budget, and then the CPU, then the cooler, and then the RAM sticks is DDR5. The Corsair non-RGB sticks.
2 or 4?
4. She has a total of 64 gig.
Holy crap!
She needs.
I guess you would need that.
She does need it. No.
You would need that for 4K video and photographs because each of those RAM sticks have a certain amount of registers, so and then the registers are like, I hold this much information.
So when she's using photo editing software, she doesn't just have like Photoshop open. So she doesn't just use Adobe; she uses Lightroom as well.
Right.
So she has Lightroom and Photoshop open, and then she has a million fucking Google tabs open.
Right.
Time. And then she has a whole heap of other applications open that I don't know what she's doing with them, but anyway.
Right.
So it's like you need as much RAM as possible because you will bog it down.
What I'm curious about is whether it probably would whether if you have like 2 programs open with the same photo inside, can you just get that into that photo and then split it so that way you don't have to have twice the amount of memory used up, as opposed to it all gets back. No, it would be split up, wouldn't it? Because it'd have like 2 different registers worth of flip flop.
Hey Richard, how's it going?
Hello, Richard TV. How are you? I hope you've gone through many dark hallways with very creepy women.
What?
I hope you have. Let me rephrase that. I hope you.
It's been really weird, man.
Yeah, you have. See, I called it. See, I'm not the weird one. You're the weird one in this situation. I'm not the weird one here.
Oh, really?
I am speaking the truth. I only ever speak the truth. So help me, everything. And speaker coils. We were talking about audio stuff today. I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm a bit of an audio fanatic. I've started the process of I've started designing my own audio console because I want to build one hopefully next year. That'd be fucking sick. There's something else there's something else in the forest.
Something else in the forest. Something else in the forest.
It's peeking its gobbledy head out.
Gobbledy out.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So
what?
Don't know. I don't know, man. I'm fucking so tired. But after this, though, I'm going to be going straight back into another stream. Everybody,
what stream?
I will be going onto my channel.
Oh,
so we're
on
going
your personal
on
channel.
my personal channel. That's right.
Your personal channel.
Yes. So we're going to be raiding into my personal channel because at the moment I am streaming on 2 systems at the same time.
Oh.
Which is causing the internet to go, what is happening? At the moment, everything's just
What is happening? Oh, so that's why your internet is dying.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's why I'm thinking I'm doing a bad job that's why I'm thinking I'm doing a bad job as a moderator.
So, okay, everybody, we are going to raid into...
We are going to raid.
Yeah,
raid. I hope you all enjoy your raid.
I did it the other way around. Okay, cool. So we're going to raid into my channel. Yeah, things are going to be a little bit shitty at the moment. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave it at that. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for
watching.
I hope you have a good night and day, depending where you are in the world.
Sleep. I dare you to sleep.
All right, we're gonna see you all out. See you later.
See ya. Have a good run.
Yeah.